Hey, what's up? It's Dave from Dave Craves Raw Food, and today I'm going to show you guys how to sprout sunflower seeds into awesome sunflower sprouts in just 1 week. And this is about half the amount that I got out of this much. And let's get right into it. I'll show you how it's done. Alright, so first you need to get some organic sunflower seeds that are the black hulled ones, not the ones from the store that already have the shells off of them. I got mine from this place called Got Sprouts because they were cheap, easy to get, and they're based in Florida, and I'm in Florida right now, so the shipping was pretty much nothing, and they're just really high quality. So the first thing you want to do for sunflower sprouts is get about a cup in them and soak them overnight. What the guy recommended and what I do is I cut holes in the bottom of this pitcher, and then so when you're soaking it, you can fill it up with water and soak that in there, and then when you're ready to drain it, you can just slip that up in the drain. It'll just drain out. Not only that, you can water with it, so it's just kind of really nice. So the next thing you need is you need soil. So you need organic soil like that, and then you need a tray with holes cut in the bottom. Again, you can make this yourself, but I got mine from Got Sprouts because it was just easier. And then you fill it up with about 2 inches of dirt, and then you're going to take a tray without holes on it, and this is just to catch the water, so it doesn't spill all over your counter. But you don't need it technically, but it's really nice. So, and then you press it down so you get the soil all packed down, and then go ahead and move that over, and then you're just going to sprinkle the seeds. So these sprouted because I soaked them, I drained it, and I was busy, so I just let them sit there for like a day and a half, and I rinsed them in between. You don't need to let them sprout before you plant them, but you can. It will just speed up the process of it growing. And then so you just sprinkle them around, and you just want like a single layer. And the first time I did this, I did 1.5 cups, and because that's what I did with the wheatgrass, but I think that was too much. And I'll show you in a second why I think that was too much. So then I'm just going to spread these out and just try to get a single layer here. So this is definitely less than last time, but I think it'll be good. So I'm not a pro at this either, but guess what? Sprouts grew, and I guess that's the only thing that matters, right? So if it grows, then you win. That's what I'm talking about, right? I mean, it's not that hard. I'm just trying to get it kind of even. And now these suckers like to have weight on them. So actually the first time I did this, I put the tray on top of it. So you're going to need one more tray, solid tray. And I put it on top of it with a couple books, like heavy books, like a big personal training book like that big, and another book on top of it. And they still sprouted up. So yeah, they want some pressure on it. So what I'm going to do this time, though, is I still have some of these sprouts growing from the other batch. So I'm going to take this and set them on there. Well, first, I got to water it, sorry. But as you can see, I already cut these once, and I didn't cut the really small ones, and they grew off. So I got to harvest even more out of this batch. So this was 1.5 cups. I just feel like it was a little too much. So then now we can water it. Don't be afraid. Get them nice and covered. Water them real good there. And now you're going to want to water them in the morning and at night. So wake up and water them, and then water them in the morning as well. So that's good. And then yeah, put pressure on them. And then after like 3 days, what's going to happen is these things are so strong that they're going to push this thing up to where you can see the sprouts. And when they do that, hold on 1 second, let me get this out. You're gonna take the tray like this, and you're gonna flip it over like that until it pushes it up again. And once you see it starting to lift this up, and they're about this tall, then what you're gonna do is uncover it and set it in the next to the window. Not next to the window, but they can just have regular lighting, but so they get light on them. And once they get light on them, they're gonna start to turn green, because at that point they're gonna be yellow. So next, you just let them go. And then once they start getting like in there, there'll be another one starting to grow, like a little sprout tip. You can cut them off there. If you want them, these things taste amazing too. if you want them to be younger, a little bit sweeter, more flavor, I guess, and more, you know, energy, and you want to eat them right away, you can just leave them growing, and once they start to turn green a little bit after you take the cover off, like the next day, you can start cutting them while you're eating them. And then once they get up to the tallest point, you want to cut them because the nutrition's going to go down. Like even this one, like this is too long, you know, it's going to start going down after time. But that's it. That's literally all it takes to sprout. And you know, from one tray I got all these sprouts. If you look at the store, there's so much money, plus all these. And yeah, that's all you need to sprout. It's really, really easy. You can do it at home. Oh, the last thing I want to say is you don't want to leave them outside in the heat. They want to be about 65 to 75 degrees. You don't want them to be high, so inside your air conditioning hot, you don't want them to be hot. Inside the air conditioning is going to be your best bet. So yeah, just keep them in your house and follow the steps that I just explained, and you will have sprouts in no time. It's really, really awesome. Thank you guys for watching.